Welcome back to the Space Cats Peace Turtles Patreon tournament. Today we bring you the highlights of a tumultuous Game 3. A table of experienced players produces a diplomatically tense galaxy early on. The inclusion of the Clan of Sar on the field of battle concerns several players, and some late-game mistakes set the stage for a surprising victory. In our first clip, the Clan of Sar have occupied the former imperial capital of Mechatol Rex and begin negotiations with their immediate neighbors, the Barony of Letnev and the L1Z1X Midonet. The Sar attempt to bargain for peace with both neighbors, but the rest of the galaxy realize how quickly that could lead to a Sar victory.
Well, Barony, do
Maybe
you
he
like
just banks it
the
for later.
support swap?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm wondering if we both make deals. If you make deals on both sides, then what is your plan going to be? Sorry.
Well, I'm mobile. I can go wherever. I don't need to.
I think if we're both friends with Sar, then there's not really anything stopping him from just piling everything on Mechatol Rex and keeping that for the whole game.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird, bold play here to like offer so much.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it already looks pretty good for Sar, so I'm not sure both of us making deals is right for the table.
Ooh, I like Pendle's thinking.
Yeah, and that's
here.
why I'm saying, like, hey, make deals with me, not this, not Barony.
Okay, Sar. So have a clear.
So are you declaring war on the Sar? Is that what I'm hearing? I mean, we can do that.
So
I don't like.
I would prefer to be your best buddy. So how about this?
Everybody just wants to be
You want to do
the number one buddy.
We could do ceasefires, but I would need to be able to
Yeah,
send
just
a destroyer for one turn to Quan to score that victory point.
Squash on.
Well, no. I can't give you my ceasefire because then the other guy doesn't. He doesn't want my
why he's not
ceasefire.
working with
Or
me.
he wants my ceasefire.
You got the ships.
Mhm.
I got the
We could
card.
do-
Like, let's just get this over with.
We could do support,
I would take Pendle into a secret conversation if I were Joey right
and
now.
I will let you. I will let you
I'll be
move
right back.
your thing.
Okay.
How's that
I want to make sure I understand. You're saying exchange support for the throne, and I get to do the Quan thing, and I get that point. Is that what
Yeah. We'll just time it right, so that you don't lose your support or my support. Does that sound good? So we can do it like on your turn after you move in your destroyer.
Anybody else at the table? Do you guys think that is this pair of deals is like
I just typed out my opinion.
Sendog trying to make sure this
I
doesn't
don't
get too
think I
out of
want
hand.
the Clan of Sar
Yeah,
ever getting support for the throne, because that shortens the game, and
pretty
Clan of Sar
crazy.
wants a shorter game.
Down
In my
two
opinion.
people that are best
Well,
at putting
let's think-
stuff
I mean,
in check.
So here's the thing. If I'm gonna ever collect like four of a kind or go into planets, Barony's the logical choice because I've already got a couple of halos. Oh gosh, what are these culturals? So, and he's got a bunch of culturals. So, I mean, we could do this the hard way, but I don't like that.
Well, what I'm saying is, if we both become friends with you, then that's basically handing you the game.
Yeah, the
Which,
alternative, you
that's
could
what I
just
got.
divide up his slice between the two of you.
Look, I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't scored any judges yet. I'm
Zendog
not
with
in
the
the
third
lead.
option.
So
War.
you gotta keep that in.
This feels a little
I
too
think I would just say,
preemptive. Like I don't really see what they all have at stake here.
I would
Yeah.
support
None of them are
a
threatened by
ceasefire
Sar
agreement
right
on one
now.
side or the other, but not
Yeah.
two-sided. So if you want me to be one part of it, I'll be part of it. Otherwise, I probably shouldn't do a double-sided.
All right, Barony. I'll give you the ceasefire swap. Sure, we can do that.
So, did it come down to only one person's getting a deal right now?
I
now.
think Barony and Sar are doing a
Okay,
ceasefire
sounds good.
swap,
Yeah.
which they've let it also be public knowledge, which I always
Right.
kind of like to not. But
But is the L1 deal off the table, or is
I'm not
it
really
sort of
sure.
up in the air?
it,
So I just put mine there.
I don't think Joey is going to want to enter into a deal with him now that he's
by the
Right.
Imperial
buddies
part.
with the Barony, but we'll see.
And I can still
Yeah.
do the Quan thing, right?
I'm glad that Pendle was like open to asking how the table would feel about that, and B that Zen was like, yeah, no, that's not cool at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
got-
I guess we
he's
have
got
to
kids.
exchange after Quan then?
I don't really understand
No,
though why
I just won't
barony
use it. I
is
just don't have to use
not.
it. I won't use it.
Oh,
let's
you can just
see.
choose not to use it. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's not like support for
Feels like
Support
most of them
phone
haven't
sits
really
in front of you and
focused much on building
deactivate it, it's
fleets.
over. But
Everyone's a
that's
little
just
Everyone's
bare.
trying to get away with being friendly and not having very
Okay,
much
so
stuff.
I get it. You'll choose not to use it when I go to Quan just to get that.
exactly.
Okay, deal.
I wonder if Sar's setting him up. I don't think so. Chris plays decently admirably. I don't know. He was mean to me once.
During the very first meeting of the Galactic Senate, a mutiny is sparked, and after tense negotiations and the fear of being left behind, 4 of the 6 representatives walk away from the table with a new victory point.
So the vote will start with Zen.
Right, I'm gonna
And
put
again, currently it is a point. If you vote for, you get a point. Necro gets a tech from those who voted for, and Isarl gets a dreadnought. Against anyone who voted for would lose a point.
Okay, I'm gonna put 9 votes for.
Spicy?
Okay, Pendle, action goes to you.
Sorry, why can't the blue player?
Blue is Necro. Blue does not get to vote in agendas.
Oh,
This is
sorry, I was
actually really
thinking red.
lucky
I
for
know, I've
Necro
been doing
because he's
that
going
all
to be able to
game,
pick
and
up
I'm
Gravity
Necro.
Drive easily
So-
after this.
Yeah, she really should have switched colors.
Okay, so
That's my
now-
least favorite part of Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, got it. So now I'm worried about Lizix. So Lizix, can you like tell me that you're not gonna screw us? Oh, got it. Way too many. I get it.
Yeah.
There's too many already. All right, so I vote 1.
Okay, 1-4. Chris?
Well,
You could screw him
He
if Joey goes with him.
so
Yeah, he-
the
but
only
he
thing
could
we would
keep
have to
Sarah
worry
himself.
look out for is like distinguished counselor, giving him an extra 5, so that puts it to 13. So I need to get it to 14.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, so that's 4 votes for.
Okay, 4 votes for. Also, I didn't say this earlier, but make sure you are tapping the planets. A lot of times with these counters, people forget to actually spend specific planets because it is important if tech things come out, what has been spent and what hasn't. So the voting goes to Clan of Sar. Sorry, not Clan of Sar. He just voted. L1, final vote.
I'll vote 1-4.
Okay, so Necro, you got a
Alright.
wide range of choices for tech.
So first things first, Mutiny does pass.
Huzzah!
We will make a copy of that. We will paste it. We will take a counter from the ghosts and from L1 and from SAR. Actually, why am I doing that? I have them over here. SAR and Barony all go up 1 point. Barony 1. SAR. Ghosts.
Later the next round, the clan of Tsar manages to secure the Imperial Strategy card, despite being the last to choose. The galaxy's watchful gaze, intent on keeping the Tsar in check, seems to falter, as the clan secures an additional victory point while occupying Mechatol Rex. While the other contenders focus on their own objectives, the clan of Tsar have pulled into a lead at 5 points before round 3 even ends.
I'm catching up. So you played Imperial. What's the public objective that you're claiming?
Spend 8.
The spend 8 influence.
Okay, and then you get 1 point for Imperial. And so, starting with Joey, are you drawing a secret objective?
No.
Rolo, secret objective.
No.
Zen?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I will deal you 1.
Oh,
You
right,
only
sorry.
have 2, so you will get to just keep the one that you receive.
Can you hit end turn purple?
Alex, are
Oh.
you getting a secret objective?
A secret? I
Imperial.
don't think so. No.
Okay, Pendle, secret objective off of Imperial.
No secret.
All right, that is the end of Imperial. We can pass the turn to Zen. So who drew? Only Sarl? No, only Zen.
At the end of the round, the galaxy catches a lucky break as SAR archaeologists uncover a strange artifact while digging into Mechatol Rex. Forced to reveal its presence to the Galactic Senate, the representatives vote to reveal the artifact's ancient secrets.
So our first agenda is Ixthian artifact directive.
Yes!
4. The speaker rolls 1 die. If the result is 6 to 10, each player may research 2 technologies. If the result is 1 to 5, destroy all units in Mechatol Rex's system, and each player with units and systems adjacent to Mechatol Rex's system destroy 3 of his units, each of those in no system, against no effect.
Wow, that was amazing.
Okay, so most of us are agreed that we want this thing to happen. How do most of us make that?
No one's willing to step up.
Right.
That's up to you guys to decide.
All right. Well, to move things along, and
How about let's all throw in 3 votes? Does that sound fair? We each put in 3, and that'll make it so it's not just a. So it's not a given.
Will it? What's the card that adds votes?
It's 5 or 1 per trade good.
I'll sabotage it if someone does that.
Okay.
Fine. 3 votes. I like this idea.
Assuming I got planets that add up to 3, and I do, yeah.
That's my vote. Isarl has voted.
Remember to flip cards over. This is one of those times when it matters. I'll put in 3 votes for.
Okay. 3 votes from Isarl. 4. Have you already tapped everything? Okay. We move to Ghosts.
Yep, I put in 3 votes as well.
Okay, Ghosts, so it's 3. Alex, voting. Pendle, voting.
You hurt me. You wound me. I can't vote.
3 votes for.
Pendle does 3 votes for. That brings it up to 9. Chris is out, and Joey voting.
I mean, it's going to pass anyway, so I will abstain.
Joey abstains. Okay,
Yeah,
let's resolve everything in order. First, we resolve the agenda. The speaker rolls a die. So, Joey, if you would like to tap your roll button here.
All right, everyone ready? See our fate.
1 ping only.
The 5 means that all of the units on Mechatol Rex must be destroyed. We will put a SAR control marker there. SAR, if you'll remove the rest of your units.
Damn, I was picking out my tech already.
Let's go in order. We'll just go around the thing. So first up, Necro. Choose 3 units from Tarman system to be removed.
Okay. There we go.
Necro's the only one with like a really kind of interesting, hard decision here.
Yeah, I don't think
moving at least 2 infantry.
I think he can lose the destroyer here.
And then debating between a destroyer,
especially
and
because the fighters on Mechatol got destroyed.
Yeah,
it's like
it's not as necessary anymore.
I'm going to destroy the destroyer.
Okay.
It's like it's reading our minds.
Barony, 3 units, please.
1 infantry, 1 fighter, and the destroyer.
Okay, go ahead and remove those.
Yeah.
SAR, 3 units above or on the Quan system, please. So just 3 fighters, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take 2 infantry and a 5. Yeah, 2 infantry and a 5.
Fair enough. Go ahead and destroy everything on Wellen. Joey?
Yeah. Sad.
3 units from Thibba, please. Asarl?
This is a rough choice.
It's actually going to be a carrier and 2 infantry.
Okay, carrier and 2 infantry. And finally, the cruiser must die from Asarl, and Ghosts is removing 3 ground forces.
During the same Senate session, the crown of Amphidia makes a return. The struggle for control of the crown leads the ghosts of Creus to make a deal he hopes will force the L1Z1X to begin attacking SAR space. The clan, now severely weakened by the artifact's explosion, sells his votes to the Yssaril tribes for a pittance, and the remaining voters attempt to form a unified position to keep the crown out of Sar's reach.
Our second agenda is
Ba-ba-ba.
the Crown of Amphidia. Law, elect a player. The elected player gains this card and 1 victory point. A player gains this card and 1 victory point after he gains control of a planet in the home system of this card's owner. Then the previous owner of this card loses 1 victory point.
We have a Yssaril player, so I'm assuming we have sabotages.
Look, I'm planning to vote 10 for myself, and I'm planning to pay Chris his 1 trade good to vote 13 for me. When it
Chris
comes around to Chris, we can make that determination. But for now,
I guess Chris is hoping it just kind of passes to anybody, and then he sarballs to it for
in that direction.
All right, so the other 3 of us have enough. What's
it just helps him determine his path.
What are we gonna decide?
Yeah, the fact, like, there's with the beta hole right next to him now. It's not that hard to get there.
One of you guys has a reason to go in there and get it.
Yeah, but like,
I'm also willing to hold it myself, or I'm okay with Yssaril having it as long as he'll commit to defending.
The problem is red, white, and purple don't have enough votes to outvote
yeah, I mean,
green
obviously,
and
I'd
yellow.
rather it be me, but you know.
They only have 22 between them.
Yeah, I think I would support you, but I don't know. I'd have to hear some others.
Right. Well, it's just Yssaril only had to buy one person's votes, and I'd have to buy 2 people's votes. So I kind of stuck.
Yeah, but I mean, you have the added guarantee of it never losing it, which is nice.
That's true. So, Barony, what are your thoughts on it? Because I would need both of your guys.
Yeah, I mean, my votes are buyable to anybody, basically. I mean, except for Sar, obviously.
Well, I'm willing to give one of you my ceasefire. I'd kind of said my support would go to red if he'd break his other support. So I'm a little hesitant to trade that away, but I would do that now.
So you're saying you give a ceasefire, and this is Necro, right? Or who is this?
No, this is Ghost.
Oh, okay.
Necro's also an option, because if you guys really need to get it, it's not as hidden as Ghost is. You know, you can only get in there.
Ghost is a dangerous direction to go with this.
Where did the Alpha Wormhole token go that was on the
It floated towards the Sar home world a little bit.
Oh, okay,
that was on purpose, though.
Okay.
It's caught in some sort of gravitational eddy there. Completely random.
Okay.
Fabulous use of the term eddy.
Okay, well, I'm not. It doesn't upset me too bad for it to go to Yssaril either. So I mean, if there's a deal I can make between my ceasefire, trade agreement, and or support, with one of you guys getting one getting the other, then I'll do it. If not, then I'm fine with supporting.
I think I would, if I did get your support for the throne, with the promise that I would then attack Sar.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
Okay.
So Barony, would you take my ceasefire or my trade agreement for your votes? It's worth 4. Was that yes trade agreement or not trade agreement?
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I'll do trade agreement.
Like, the 3 of them only
Okay,
have
I'm gonna
22
vote
votes.
7 votes for myself then, and then I will. Then when it's Purple's vote, I will offer you my trade agreement for your votes.
Wait a minute. This is not a good idea. He's going to be way up there in the running with this, and he's never ever going to lose.
If he gets this 1 point.
Yeah, I mean, no one's.
You have the 4 points.
I'll be in a solid 4th.
Yeah, he'll be solid. Well, tied for second.
Yeah, second, 4th.
Is that? I mean, whoever we give it to, except for Yssaril, I suppose, it would put them up into second.
Well, yeah, that's why we should give it to Yssaril.
The thing is, we give it to Yssaril, then Sar dives through the beta wormhole and takes it away from them.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's very true, actually.
How can we prevent that? Diplo, right?
No, I would not dive through and take that. I don't want to put that kind of target on my back.
Well, not till you're at 9 points, you wouldn't. Once we're up in.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I'm doing the barony deal unless Red is having second thoughts before I.
Zen, was that 7 votes on yourself?
Good.
Yeah, 7 votes on me, and then. Okay, so I'm handing my trade agreement to barony in exchange for his votes. Or did you take it? I lost track.
I got the agreement, and
okay. Okay, so it's 14. Oh, you got a counter. Nice. Okay, so it should be up to 14.
Okay, Chris, your turn.
So, Raffle. Okay.
Yes. Hopefully Joey capitalizes on the point here.
Okay.
He'll be the deciding
So,
vote.
Rolo, you want to give me the trade good and I'll vote for you?
I mean, he's not the deciding factor anymore. If Chris votes 23 for Sarl,
right. We started voting yet.
13.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're halfway around through it.
Okay, I just don't see any.
It's over here. There's these little black counters are tracking it over here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, I voted all 13 for him. And I think, Raffle, you should definitely give it to him because you could then yourself be in the running to take it.
He has my ceasefire.
Yeah, but that's 1 CC. It's not the end of the game.
Have you seen my player mat this game? Also, that'll delay me. He could, like you said, he could build up defenses while I burn my CC on a system.
Well, the other thing is he's also way behind.
Is Zen not counting the votes? Does he have bribery?
To not give it to someone who's still, in the run.
Nope.
And it'll be a better stream.
You just can't just say that.
I'm not sure about that. I'll give you my support in a more exciting stream if you'll vote for me.
Will you give me a trade good in addition for
I will give you all of my trade goods.
Oh, all of your trade goods. All right. Then I will put all my votes for Zen.
What's happening? Why?
Okay.
What?
And there was the understanding that you...
Yes,
you're not going to be bound by your existing support.
So if Joey puts 8 votes towards Ghosts, that would put Ghosts at 22 and Isarl at 23.
Is that right? Didn't we? I thought we did the math.
No, they goofed. They goofed so hard.
Yeah, I put right on your.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. It looks like Isarl has won this one with 1 extra vote ahead.
Wait, really?
There is an after speaker votes action card timing window.
Wait, but we did the math and it worked out the other way. So you sure?
I added 8, or no, I just subtracted 8 from me.
7 plus 7 plus 8 is what? 14
22.
and 8 is
22.
Oh, so we just did the math wrong? Was that it?
Oh.
Huh.
Sounds
when you said those.
Nice work.
Said Doug just got so screwed.
All right, Isarl gets the crown of Amphidia.
With the Tsar held in check by the Ixthian artifact and an invasion from the ghosts of Krius, the L1Z1X need to find a way to unveil their mighty flagship. They've moved a sizable fleet next to the Isarl's homeworld and the crown of Amphidia. With the warfare strategy card in hand, the L1 have retrieved their ceasefire from their target and are poised for a potentially game-ending blow to the tribes. However, the Isarl's spies have gotten their hands on a signal jamming, which could disrupt everything the MindNet has planned for the round. However, despite this windfall, the Isarl make an unfortunate miscalculation.
I am playing
some units into range.
Signal jamming, and I'm going to ask Joey to take one of his reinforcement tokens and drop it right here.
No, what are you doing? No, this is the wrong way to use this card. No.
Yeah. It's a nice card. Where'd you get it?
Okay, signal jamming being played. Asking a command counter to drop in Bear Glur to 4. There's a sabotage window. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Due to the Isarl's unfortunate misuse of signal jamming, the L1Z1X forced the tribes to give them their support for the throne. During these negotiations, the L1, now surrounded by allies, secures the Krius promissory note, which will allow him to use a wormhole token to access the other side of the galaxy.
Whoa, so it's a support for the throne to not invade his home.
Oh, I've just put that in the graveyard. Okay. Thank you.
So, red gains green's support
L1 has 3 supports.
Right.
And then I will use Reactor Meltdown.
I mean, he's getting his points elsewhere, but he needs to be doing secrets.
Yeah.
Like he's.
We just made deals with 3 of the.
This puts him at 7.
Yep.
Public objective wise.
I'm tempted to do it on Necro because Necro.
He needs.
Oh, you're not. You have less points.
6 planets, and he needs. He still needs 2 systems adjacent to
right?
Mechatol.
With 7 points on the board, the L1Z1X are within sight of victory. They must establish control over the region, spreading their forces out over 6 sectors, secure 6 non-home planets, and unveil their flagship. With the Krius promissory note in hand, the L1 fleet is within striking distance of a weakly defended barony system. The Barony of Letnev, who have passed for the round, offer everything the L1 needs. An easy fight for the flagship, a 6th planet, and a safe sector of space to secure the final secret objective. However, the MindNet makes a surprising decision.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And then for my actual turn,
don't go there.
I'm going to take the
You need to go towards purple
token.
Yeah.
He has whites and yellows
and greens.
And
purple is the best
I'm
target.
going to activate.
He's going to Abyss Freya?
But there's no ships there.
Space combat. He's going to Necro's home system.
But he needs a non-home planet.
Oh no, Joey!
What?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No.
I
He
will
just
now
needs 6
play
space.
flank
No.
speed.
He
The
needs a
secret-
6th.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he
does
needs a
need a
6th
sixth.
planet.
Okay. And now I
Maybe
will start moving ships.
Maybe he takes one with a cruiser too.
I don't know. Okay, there's a flank speed. Any sabotages on the flank speed? Going once, 2,
Oh, please.
3.
Not money.
Flank speed stays.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead with movement. I don't like this.
I don't know.
Cornic Resculon was the. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
that was the
he's afraid of those
guaranteed
PDS. He's afraid of those PDS. It's
He
not
didn't need to
necessarily
be.
guaranteed.
2, 3, 4.
Even
So
if he
this
took
is
even if he took 3 hits, all he
Cruiser
has to
2
fight is
has moved
a
via
fighter
3
and
to flank speed has
a
moved
carrier.
via 4. So
But this isn't.
we got 1, 2 here, and then
This
3,
isn't
4.
it.
The wormhole.
Because now how does he take a 6th
And
planet?
it's going to carry with
Right.
it.
He doesn't.
Does he do something else
A
instead?
little fighter.
Does he intimidate the council somehow? And he can't with just 1 token.
Okay.
Also, he's taking too much anyways. He's not going to get the 6
Got a lot of
ships.
guys stranded.
He
no,
can.
the dread,
He can.
There's
The
a fighter
dreadnought.
above null.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he is fine.
Sorry, the wormhole. Oh, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to bring some of those with my capital ship. To carry 5.
He's throwing it.
Yeah.
I think.
Take all 5 of these guys. Does that work?
Wait.
Does that actually work?
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm going to be really sad to give him the ruling if he tries to claim 6 non-home planets.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, there's no way he could. Wait, there's no way he tries to take that planet though. There's 5 ground forces and a PDS there.
Right. So what is going on here?
Like he chose one of the hardest fights for that flagship that he could.
Right. And he's still fighting a PDS.
He'd have been better off going to
He's been out.
Tarman flagship.
Okay.
And then the cruiser can hold that last one over there.
Like Tarman would have been a fine choice.
No, I just had her.
Not amazing, but fine.
Okay.
Say that again, Rick.
He could have gone to Tarman. Like that would have been fine. Like then he could potentially intimidate the council or at least take that planet.
Right, he should have done Tarman. That's the best option. Should have left the data where he had it and taken Tarman.
Yeah.
I shall unveil my flagship.
Yeah, guys, I think this could be over.
I'm at
So he goes up 1 point.
We need to stop him from taking another.
And then I will not invade.
The next round, every faction has their sights set on Imperial control of the galaxy. However, the Ghost's gambit to take the crown from the Asarl fails, leaving the Necro next in line during the status phase. With 2 technologies and 4 colors secured for scoring, the Necro must destroy a flagship, which luckily for him has been delivered right to his homeworld. With the Diplomacy strategy card picked, Necro can lock down the L1 fleet and fight it at his leisure, while simultaneously protecting his homeworld from further assault. However, another surprising decision clears the way for the L1 to severely weaken the Necro's chances.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I am
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
going to diplomacy Abyss Freya.
What?
No, what?
What?
No, dude, no,
really?
just attack.
Why are people doing this stuff?
Just attack.
I just don't understand
right
the logic that keeps happening with these things.
I don't
Sorrel
know.
did the same thing.
Yeah. L1 did the same weird stuff. If
What is the logic? Am I missing it?
No, man, no. They're missing it. They're missing it. I refuse.
That flagship's gonna get away.
Yeah, if
Joey's gonna bail.
If he gets out of there.
I need one more command counter over here from SAR above Abyss Freya. Kind of a tricky little fight.
Activate the system of yours.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst case scenario for.
This is devastating.
Yeah, this is terrible for him.
Kusanen and Araran.
Hey, moving. Are you moving ships into case scenario?
I am.
Yeah, this is worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Sure,
I guess so. Necro can still bring everything on Tarman and everything on Sakulag Lazar.
Oops.
Oh my god! Wait, he has a direct hit.
My infantry.
Oh,
he just needs enough hits.
Yeah.
If
he has, that would be so funny if he just accidentally hands it to him.
Right.
What are your unit upgrades?
Is he leaving a cruiser behind?
You have Dreadnought 2. And you have 3 cruisers in there. Oh, that's scary.
What is this infantry doing? Won't sit up right there.
Yeah, probably gotta.
I wonder what the odds on this are. There's way more hits for him to soak, but the big issue is if Joey... I mean, Joey should lose both fighters and the cruiser before he soaks any hits on the flagship. And he can soak 1 hit on the dreadnought. So it's 4 hits before anything bad can happen. The 5th hit is where things get dangerous.
Yep.
Now if Alex gets lucky and gets 5 hits in 1, maybe that's it.
He could get lucky.
Okay, is that your final movement?
And whatever happens, this fight will weaken that fleet a lot.
Right. And he could jump
on. I'm waffling, I apologize, but I'm going to take the cruiser.
He could bring the cruisers and the dreadnought from Tarman and finish the fight.
Yeah, and everything from Sakulag can reach. Sakulag can reach there too with gravity drive on the dreadnought.
Yeah, that was my final move.
Okay, final answer. He took the cruiser.
Yeah, you put it back.
So I don't see any PDS-2 in range. So start of combat abilities. First, Joey. Any start of combat?
No.
It'd be funny if he just skilled retreated through to the alpha. Necro. Any start of combat abilities?
No.
That would be
all right. So any retreats? Necro.
No.
All right. Joey, 1 flagship, 1 dreadnought, and 2 fighters, please.
Yep.
Now keep in mind,
dreadnought
and flagship has to be assigned to non-fighters.
Right. Rolling.
Only 2 hits.
2 hits. Alex, 3 cruisers, 1 fighter, 1 carrier.
I forgot I had a fighter in there. Okay.
I feel like 3 hits is about expected here.
Mm-hmm. And only 2 hits from Joey is actually not very.
Did it roll?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it is.
Did it roll?
No, it did not roll.
Okay. There it goes.
There it goes. He needs a lucky roll here.
Rough.
1 hit. So red, take 1 hit. Blue, take 2 hits.
Sign to my super dreadnought.
Okay. It's not over yet.
No, it's not. But he's gonna need a lot of luck.
Yeah. All right.
For this fight,
So Joey, you'll do the any retreats or withdrawals this round?
Nope. But I am going to play some emergency repairs.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
To repair my dreadnought.
Okay, there's a sabotage window for emergency repairs. 3, 2, 1. Emergency repairs works. Repair the dreadnought. And Joey, it looks like you have the same amount of ships. 1 flagship, 1 dreadnought, 2 fighters versus 3 cruisers. This is very quickly turned against him.
Yeah.
He could easily get 3 hits right here.
Ouch.
2 hits for red. Go ahead. He needs 3 hits. He requires 3 hits.
Yep. Oh,
no
geez.
hits for blue. So take 2 hits blue, nothing for red. Yeah, okay, so that's over. This is continuing to be worst case scenario.
Yeah, I think for that first combat round,
Any
he had to
retreats
not
or
lose
withdrawals?
Yeah, I'll retreat.
the fighter.
Okay,
I don't
blue
think I'll
declaring
mind,
a retreat. So Joey,
Oh, wait.
same roll.
Hold on.
Oh, hang on.
Sorry, where can I go for my retreat? He's got a ship here.
You would be able to go to Abyss for you.
I will.
That would activate it.
Yeah.
It would
no,
activate
I will not retreat then.
Okay, no retreating. So Joey, same roll.
Okay.
This is so sad to see.
Yeah, it is.
And all because he didn't diplo that system.
Or just
2
attack
hits,
it with his first action.
1 cruiser. Right, yeah, he should have just dive bombed it with everything he had in range.
That doesn't really matter because you can sustain, right?
1 hit.
Yeah, I'll sustain again.
Oh, somehow they rolled the fighter too.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
The cruiser is what hit though, so...
Oh, okay, cool.
Man.
Okay, that is the end of combat with a Lizix win in the combat.
The clan of Sar, largely ignored after the Ixthian artifact set him back, make an unexpected move towards the Yssaril homeworld. The roaming clansfolk need to bombard the last infantry off a planet and score 1 additional point. With warfare in hand, this new position puts it within arm's reach of a victory. While the rest of the galaxy focuses on the L1 and Necro threats and keep a close eye on the barony holding Imperial, no one seems to notice the looming threat.
I'd just like to inform you that is L1Z1X airspace, and you are intruding. You're my best bud, so I'm okay with
that. Are you gonna move it?
So this is his play for... No, he's already got a beta wormhole. What does Sar care about
guess.
this? Oh, that
probably
the
not
alpha wormhole's in his home system?
in a helpful way to you.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sar
Yeah,
just
Zen.
jump on his home
away and
system.
let me move it.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure.
problem
Yeah,
though is that Zen can actually move that away before he
I
scores.
mean, like, what do you want? If I'm gonna lose it anyway,
It's
then
at the
might as well
start.
be.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He does need to put
Yeah.
his stuff in official wormholes.
Just
Yeah.
out
But
of
this
it.
beta
Unless
isn't
Zen
an
just
alpha.
doesn't even look
No,
at
you
it.
already gave it away. Gosh darn it.
He needs to get to an
No,
alpha though.
I-
He needs to go to
I want
Lodor.
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This doesn't make any sense at all.
No, I don't know
What
why
is
he's
this
coming
for?
And
Because he needs to
gonna
bombard and he needs
play
to get in alpha and
flank
beta
speed.
wormholes.
in. Maybe he's trying to take just a
Okay,
few
flank
things
speed is
there.
out. There's a sabotage window. 3, 2, 1.
He's going for the
Yeah,
crown.
yeah. Sabotage.
Sabotaging the flank speed from Yssaril.
The card looks familiar.
Okay.
I think he's
So
trying to clear the way
no
to the
flank
crown
speed.
of Infinity.
No flank speed.
But
What
now-
is this play?
Okay, so I got
Crown of
figure out what I
Infinity,
can
I think. I
bring
think he's
over
trying to clear
there.
the way to the crown.
Okay, so he's going to send everything through. The Crowns of Infidia. Oh, no,
How
actually,
many
good
ships
good
do I
play.
have?
Yeah.
I only got.
Definitely.
I can only bring 3
He has
ships
to
anyway.
fight through
Because
Ghost.
then there's only
man.
one. Then there's only one ground force on
Exactly. He
Sherlock.
bombards Shalak
Whatever,
and he
I
wins
guess.
it in the status phase, or in the action phase.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Things have gotten fun again.
Yeah, he could actually
But
win this
that's
game.
a huge fight above Yssaral's homeworld. So yes, he needs to take everything he's got over here.
Yep, and then build as much trash as possible.
Yep.
And then I need
all
to
of
bring...
his money.
Yeah.
He only has 3 fleet supply. He did not buff up his fleet supply. So
it's gonna have to be a lot of fighters.
Fighters like crazy. He needs to bring ground forces.
Yeah.
4 fighters. He needs 3 ground forces here.
And the other space dock.
Actually, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He only needs 1 technically
just
because
needs
he
the
has to
bombardment.
bombard that thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he needs 1, and he has to get the bombardment. So it's all for naught if he doesn't get the bombardment.
And I guess he brings 2 fighters.
Wow.
And 1.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. It's good.
It's a smart play.
Okay, and then
That's why Warfare was a good pick.
Stuff.
Yep.
You must have seen it earlier. We just weren't looking at that.
Yeah, we weren't looking at that
I
path.
got 8.
It's awesome.
11 capacity. And
Poor Necro, dude. He just it was so close.
7 of it, so I can only build 4 things.
So 2 dreads, 3 fighters, a carrier, and a destroyer will be up against 3 dreads and a ton of fighters.
Yeah.
That's plenty.
Yeah.
So much soak.
Yep.
That it's.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
2 infantry and 2 fighters, maybe? No.
Yeah, he only needs the 1 infantry.
Yep.
So what he needs
2
is
infantry and 2 fighters. All right, we'll pay for it with.
Wait, are you building right now?
Yeah, I can do that, right?
There's still a space combat.
Oh, my bad. Whoa, there's a ship there. All right, what do you want to do with that?
Sir. I mean, live.
If he skilled retreats, that's something.
That would be funny. I don't think it'll matter. Necro has to score his public in the action or the status phase.
Right.
Let it activate. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, this is now the best path to victory.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, Warfare does not help Isarl at all.
Right. Because he can't. Well, you're right. No, it doesn't, because he can't build ground forces on Shalak.
He also never activated Barrack.
I guess I will build retreat.
What are you talking about? Oh my god.
Retreat. Wow, that's
not
interesting
that
choice.
So bad.
Skilled retreat comes out. There's a sabotage window. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, cruiser.
The rest of the galaxy focus on trying to take the Necro homeworld to stop their win, and the ghosts of Creus and the L1Z1X have asked for the clan of Sar's help. With Warfare and multiple sizable fleets, they believe the clan is the only one who can stop the game from ending with the Necro's victory. The clan of Sar allow the table to believe he will use his new position to fight the Necro threat. Instead, the Sar make a move for the Isarl homeworld, hoping to bombard the tribe's single ground force on their least protected planet, then secure the crown for themselves.
Chris, your turn. Come on.
Okay, well, let's see.
Burn all the bridges.
Yep.
Oh, that's weird. The token didn't pick up.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Where are you going? Where are you going? There it is. Yeah. There it is.
Activating Isarl's home system.
Yeah.
That looks like a
everything.
deviation from the plan there.
Looks like a deviation from the plan there.
Best friend.
Let's just say everything's in there. How's that sound?
That worked.
Sounds good. Is that your final movement?
So Joey, I want to clarify. This looks like a deviation from the plan to you too, or
it does.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's the final movement. Yeah.
2, 1. Okay. Take 4 hits.
All right. So he sustained on 3 dreadnoughts and took 2
So I
fighters.
sustained twice. Then a carrier and a
fighter. All right.
And I assume it was all fighters.
Nope. 2 fighters and 3 sustains.
Oh, 2 fighters, 3 sustains for Sar. Okay. So second round of combat. Any retreats or withdrawals? Really, it's just a withdrawal allowed from Sar. No? All right. I see 3 dreadnoughts and 5 fighters. Go ahead. This is big.
This is big. For another 4 hits, that's huge.
4
that's beautiful.
hits. White, you have 2 dreadnoughts.
Even
2
if he
fighters,
hits all 5.
1 destroyer.
All Sar has to do is lose his fighters, and he's fine.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah, Barony, I think your card made the difference here.
Oh yeah, it definitely did.
2 hits.
Seems like.
Yeah, I think either way, Sar had a pretty good advantage.
All right, there is another round of combat. Any retreats or withdrawals? I assume not. 3 dreadnoughts and 3 fighters for SAR. Two hits for yellow, 0 hits for white. Dreadnought is gone. SAR wins the space combat. Are you doing bombardment?
Yes, I am. I am bombarding all 3 onto Shaluk.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Phew.
3 bombardment, no plasma scoring, so 3 shots on a 5 on Shallot.
Moment of truth. This is it.
So how do I do this? I just roll bombard?
Yeah, total up 3 and then hit the bomb button. That's correct.
This is where his luck could fail him.
Drum roll. He only needs 1 hit. He's got it. 2 hits. The ground force dies. Final ground force on a planet has been killed.
Okay, I will play make an example of their world.
Make an example of their world. Are you invading?
Yes, I am. I'm putting 1 on Shaluk and 2 on the other place.
You have just taken a planet from the Isaral tribes, who has the crown of Amphidia, and with your 9th point from Make an Example of Their World, ladies and gentlemen, this game goes to the Clan of SAR. Congratulations, let's give them a round of applause.